Allister Coetzee's appointment in April was deemed a new chapter in South African rugby. The new look Springboks would be world beaters again, and the right man for the job was at the helm and qualified to rebuild the two-time world champions. But 8 months later, Coetzee's job is on the line. But he is not the only person to blame, according to veteran rugby scribe Vartan Gubeni.
There's a lot wrong about South African rugby, and how to go about fixing it will not be firing Allister Coetzee. You got to start looking at the top and say, what has Yuru, the CEO, done? The current president, now, the new president, Mark Alexander, what is his plan?
After just 4 victories in 11 test matches, the Springboks are a team in turmoil, and changes need to be made to the way in which rugby is managed in the country, including potentially adopting an overseas-based approach like that of the All Blacks.
We've got a depth of player talent. You go to Eastern Cape, you go to the Western Cape. It's some of the best schoolboy rugby you find anywhere in the world. The club system there works wonderfully. Why don't you build on that? We've got wonderful coaches. People are passionate about rugby in South Africa. So it is important that South African rugby looks at itself and says, take something out of New Zealand, but build on the successes that we've had in the past.
The Springboks will need to lick their wounds ahead of the test against Wales this weekend and will need to pick themselves up in what could reportedly be Coetzee's last match in charge.
He definitely could be without a job if you read the local media in South Africa, where everyone's calling for Allister's head. Unfortunately, it's not going to save South African rugby. This has been a problem coming from 2007.
It appears as if Allister Coetzee is being used as a scapegoat for a once proud rugby nation that is no longer feared by its opponents. How long his tenure lasts remains to be seen, but for a country that oozes rugby talent, some serious questions need to be asked of the powers that be, and maybe it is time for the former world champions to swallow their pride and admit drastic changes need to happen in order to make its rugby great again. Sias du Plessis, CCTV, Johannesburg.